What's up, guys? I'm gonna be talking in this monotone or quiet voice right now because it's like 2 in the morning and I don't want to wake up anybody that might hear me if I just talk in a normal tone voice. So I'm just gonna talk like this, so just get used to it, I guess. But I do want to talk about something today, and that is my top 10 video games, because I don't really get to talk about my favorite things like a lot of the time, so yeah. I just want to talk about this, so let's get into it without wasting your guys' time. I fucking love Rayman Legends, but it's funny to say that because I haven't played the original trilogy of Rayman, like 1, 2, and 3. I just only played Origins and Legends, but it's still a really fun game, and it's probably one of my favorite platformers of all time. And that sucks too, because if I ever do get to play the original trilogy, I'm just gonna be thinking about Rayman Legends or Rayman Origins and just be like, this doesn't feel like Rayman, because I've seen how those games look. Like, it's like 3D, and the first one I know is like 2D. It's like a 2D platformer, but for the second and third one, I know that it's a 3D platformer, so I'm gonna be very like, it's gonna be like new territory, but hopefully I don't really think about that too much. Also, the level design is really like immaculate. It's all very like, it all like serves the purpose, and it's just, everything was so seamless, so smooth, where when you're playing the game, you're just never like, you're never stopping to be like, wait a minute, what do I do? It's always like fast movement. You're just running in, just always running, and that's a really good game design. And also the soundtrack is bopping, like holy fuck. I have like some of the soundtracks in my playlist, and it's so good. The story itself is really simple. It's not really anything to write home about. It's just Rayman saving these people called Teensies from like an evil like Teensy, and that's basically the whole game. You're just trying to save your home village or something like that. But what it makes up for with like not that like really simplistic story is like really good gameplay, and I love it. I love it a lot. Doom is, let's be real, it's Doom. Specifically Doom Eternal. This is literally power fantasy, the game. You're playing as a dude that beats up fucking demons, and they're like, oh my god, how's he so strong? How are you so strong? Yeah, that's literally the game, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It plays really well, and you just feel like a god on the battlefield. The soundtrack fucking bangs. I mean, it's Mick Gordon, like what can you expect? And it's just a really fun game. I had a blast. I had a blast playing it. Not a lot of people are gonna know this game, but this game is called One Finger Death Punch. I remember seeing this game when Markiplier first played it, like for like 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. And I just got really interested, and I just bought the game. And I haven't played it in a bit, but there'd be times when I was like, you know, I kind of want to go back and play it. And I play it, and it's still really fun as I remember it. I did post a YouTube video about it, where I just showed like 30 minutes of gameplay of me playing the game, and it's really fun. It's really fun. The game is very reactionary. Mobs come at you from left and right, and you have like 2 buttons that you basically only use for the entire game. You're basically only using a mouse. Left click is hitting for on the left, and right click is hitting on the right. And when enemy mobs get into your vicinity, like your little space that you have, you can hit them. And this keeps on going and going until you beat every mob that's in the level. And the number varies on what level you're on. Sometimes it could be like 10 people, or it can be like, let's say like 100 or 200 or 300 even. But as you like progress through the levels and stuff, each enemy gets like harder and harder and faster. Like a lot of times when you're at the high levels, an enemy would just appear like in your line of sight, and you just didn't even notice them. They just get a hit on you. Like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? This game really does keep you on your toes, so it's really exhilarating. Journey is a really beautiful game, although it's kind of shitty that it's pretty short. The art direction and art style is amazing looking and has amazing shots, amazing shots. The gameplay though, it's very, like, it's kind of a walking simulator if you like really think about it. All you're doing is just walking, and the storytelling is just going on while you're just like walking, trying to get to the destination. But I mean, hey, it's really good. It's really good. The soundtrack is really ethereal, and it goes by too short. I'm sorry. I just wish it went longer or something. I love Henry Stickmin. It's basically a Telltale game where you're picking multiple options for like the main character to use, and from said multiple options you can get like multiple endings and stuff like that. But what I really like about this game is the vibes, the jokes, the references. They're really nice. I think my first exposure to Henry Stickmin was Breaking the Bank, but I was like really young, and I was like at a person's house and they had their computer open, and I just went on somehow went on Newgrounds and they were like playing Henry Stickmin and a bunch of other games as well on Newgrounds, and I was like, yo, this is cool, and I just forgot about the game since. Then I remember Markiplier playing Fleeing the Complex, and that just took me right back to Henry Stickmin. This game is a time capsule, and like one thing that makes Henry Stickmin really like quick is just how relevant it is. Like it touches on like internet culture, gaming references, anime references, and just a bunch of like references that are just like sprinkled in the game that like you can only get if you were like there in the moment. And yeah, the story as well is really simple. It's not really anything to write home about, but that's the point. It's like supposed to be a fun like story that you can like follow with like memorable characters and stuff like that. So yeah. Mario Odyssey is probably my favorite Mario game that I've ever played. I mean, growing up, I was a Nintendo kid. I had the GameCube for a little bit, as well as a PS2, but I didn't really have that many games on there. And then I had the Wii, which was a game changer since I had this like hard drive that had like a lot of games on it, for specifically the Wii. And from there, I played like so many Mario games like Mario Party, Mario Kart, Mario Golf, baseball, Olympic Games, Mario Strikers if I remember. Oh yeah, and the new, the new Super Mario Bros. That was on the Wii. That was like a 3D side-scroller. Oh yeah, and Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, I think, if I remember. Then I got to the Wii U, which was 3D World, and all of the Olympic Games up to Rio. Oh yeah, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, I think that was on the Wii U. Then we get the Switch, which is Mario Odyssey, and out of all the Mario games I've mentioned up till now, this is my favorite one. The gameplay and movement and feel of the game is so smooth, and you can like do so many things, and you can get up like, platforms, like really like creatively as well. There's a lot of freedom in the movement, the gameplay, and it's just really like, I don't know how else to say it, freeing. And the music, I mean like, it's a mainline Mario game. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be incredible. Especially New Donk City's music. Oh, that was like the highlight for me of Super Mario Odyssey. It's so good. Just go play Outer Wilds. It's pretty good. Breath of the Wild, and specifically Breath of the Wild, because I'm not talking about Tears of the Kingdom or anything like that, but Breath of the Wild is an interesting case for me. It's my favorite Zelda game, and also my first Zelda game, funny enough. But this game really like tickled my exploration side of my brain, like in more ways than one, except like, actually like all the time. Every time I made a new like location discovery, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And it was like that for like every single time I see a new location or something like that. And I remember like replaying it so many times, just beating the final boss over and over again, even though the boss fight was kinda eh. Yeah, I'm really not gonna sugarcoat it. That final boss was kinda shit. I'm specifically talking about the second phase boss. It was just you on a horse and you just shooting down weak points with the bow of light. It was not that fun at all. But everything else about the game, I don't really have that many negative opinions on. Dude, like every like possibility that I can get, I would just shield surf. Like whenever there was a downhill slope, shield surf. And I remember like farming for dragon pieces and shit like that, trying to get as many rupees as I can so that I can just, whenever I get like into a battle or something like that, I can just buy some like the entire stock and shit like that. And also I just remember specific locations of like different like legendary weapons and stuff like that. Good times, good times. But anyways, on to the next one. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I've been with this franchise for basically almost my life. Been a part of this since Melee. I mean, this game got me like $50, so I have no reason to complain. Actually, I do got some stuff to complain about, but I'm not gonna talk about it here though. But yeah, this game was like it was a big deal when it was like releasing its DLC characters. People were speculating like, yo, who's the next fighter gonna be? Who's the next fighter gonna be? And it was a really fun like time back then. Just it was like a really fun time like during Smash 4, during like Smash well, just during any Smash game when you would be speculating who the next fighters were gonna be. Yeah, it was just really fun. And the music as well is just amazing. What I'm thinking about when I think about the music in Smash is the Gerudo Valley remix. That one goes super hard. Alright, on to the last one. You already know this was coming. Timefall 2, I would say, is like my comfort game. I can come back to it anytime and it'll still be like nothing has ever changed. I'm still having fun with the multiplayer. I love the story. It's still good as hell. And yeah, it's just a very big comfort game for me. I know when a multiplayer game is good is when I have to lower the in-game music and turn on like whatever the fuck I want. Whether it be like a YouTube video, an anime, or just like anything else like music. And it's also just a really satisfying game. The movement system is godly. I remember one of my friends back in the day seeing the movement looked like I was surfing. And I mean, I can see it. But yeah, Timefall 2 is my number one. And if Timefall 3 ever gets announced, then I'm gonna eat and shit bricks. And that does it for my top 10. And again, sorry for the monotonous voice that I have right now. It's late, and I really can't like go to sleep right now since I woke up at like 10 p.m. I think. So yeah, that I can't really go to sleep. So I'm just gonna stay awake for a bit. But yeah, thank you for listening to me talk, and I'll see you next time, I guess. Yeah, I still don't know how to end this. Bye.